guys, I'm Pieter Bijl. Right now we're going to run you through the rigging of a no-cam freeride sail. We're going to start by unrolling the sail. Very simple. Take the elastic off the toggle and unroll it. It's nice to unroll the sail as far as you can, because then when you're putting the mast into the sail is already unrolled. Never unroll the sail by pushing the mast into the sleeve. You could easily damage the sail doing this. Take the mast, put the two halves of the mast together, and make sure to check that the connection of the mast is flush, so the mast is all the way together. Taking the mast, putting it into the sail. Boom. At gun sails we have a nice little rubber thing right above the boom opening here that holds the boom opening open, so you don't have to walk up there. You can simply just put it up, go straight into that little second pocket, and when the mast gets here and you start getting some friction, don't force the mast into the sail. You're going to reach up, pull the sail once like this, take the slack out, pull the sail another time like this, take some of the slack out, and then for the third time, it's going to be the final time, and make sure the mast is all the way into the end of the sail. Then we take the slack out one more time, and we fold the fairing up to expose the pulleys. So the pulleys now are nicely exposed, so we're going to set our extension to the recommended setting, and we can right away access our pulleys. Okay, so after we got the mast inserted into the sail, we're going to take the extension and set it to the right setting. As printed here on the sail, it says 459, which means we're rigging on a 430 mast. We go to 29. Well, since 29 is not an option, we take the next number up above the recommended number, so in this case that is 30. Put it on 30, insert the mast into the sail. Now you can see the pulleys are nicely exposed, so we can right away start threading your extension. And then on the no-cam freeride sails, it's easy. We can right away apply full downhaul. Whoppa. Next step, we're going to put the boom on. So we have the boom right here. This boom is a 180 to 230 as printed on the sail, 198. So we set the boom to 18. Well, it's already on the right setting. Oh, one down. And then we simply put the boom around the sail. It's important to set the boom to the right length right at the beginning. If the boom is set too short, you won't be able to get the head onto the mast, because sometimes the boom will have a different angle than the head has towards the mast. So having it at the right setting, we can right away get the head of the boom perpendicular to the mast. You just simply put your knee on it, pull the mast into the cup, and we get the line set up. When you try to get the line around the cuff of the boom, make sure the handle is all the way open, so you have the most rope you can get. And if you still can't get the rope around very easily, take your thumb and push the sail away so you get some space. So boom, push the sail, and it's on. Now what we do is close it up. Make sure there's some good tension on your boom so that the boom has a good connection to the mast. But taking consideration, this is a composite mast, so don't put the boom too tight. You could cause damage by over tightening. So always make sure you have a good grip there, not too much. Okay, so after we've put the boom on the mast, we get to put the out hole. You can choose the top or the bottom ring of the sail. Changes the characteristics of the sail just a little bit. So we just put the out hole. When the out hole is on, as now, we're going to quickly check the rigging of the sail to make sure we have enough downhole and enough out hole. So we come to the bottom of the sail. Okay, so now that the boom is on, we can check to make sure the sail is rigged properly. As we can see, the creases, the crease of the loose leech is not lining up with the thread. The thread is the indicating point to show that the sail is rigged correctly. So we're gonna have to put a little bit more downhole. And as you can see, when I put the downhole on the sail, you can see how right here in this panel, we want to get this part of the sail to meet with the thread which is printed in this panel. So even now there's still not quite enough tension, so we're going to add just a little bit more, finish up the out hole, and we're ready to go on the water. That's that. Now it's definitely all the way to thread, so we have a good downhole setting, and then we quickly want to check the out hole. Usually we can check by seeing how far the battens are past the mast. This sail is definitely still under out hole, so I'm just gonna add some out hole. With the out hole you can always play a little bit less out hole is more power, a little bit more out hole gives you a little bit more control and stability in the sail. After we're done setting the out hole, we tuck away the lines nicely with a couple knots. We do the same on the bottom. Just 1 or 2 knots to make sure that your out hole doesn't, or down hole or out hole doesn't slip, because that could definitely affect the performance of your sail. You can put the rope in this nice pocket that gun sails put in their tag fairings. Velcro it up, close this up, and we're ready to check the batten tension. For the batten tension, my recommendation to you is don't over tension the battens, because obviously by over tensioning you will have troubles rotating and you may not get the performance you're looking for. So on the bottom battens we simply put some tension, enough to just get the wrinkles out, plus a little bit on the bottom two. On the third one from the bottom we just put enough tension to get the wrinkles out nicely, and we do the same thing all the way to the top. Especially on the top 3 battens we want to be careful not to put too much tension, because this will negatively affect the performance of the sail. We're ready to go.